If you are not a US citizen, don't come to this country. If you are here and you're not a US citizen, I don't care what kind of documentation you have, and I don't care how long you're staying, whether it's for a week or years, go. If you can go, go.
You want to come to Europe, huh? Stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! I get so many questions. Chef, I want to work with you here in Europe. Chef, arrange a job for me in Europe. Guys, life is a bitch in Europe.
If you're well-to-do, if you're doing pretty good in your life, it's better to be doing really well in Africa than it is to be in America.
I dedicate this video to all my African brothers in Africa who are chefs. And I have a message for you. All of ya. You want to come to Europe, huh? Stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! I get so many questions. Chef, I want to work with you here in Europe. Chef, arrange a job for me in Europe. Guys, life is a bitch in Europe. Life is not what you think it is in Europe. And your brothers and sisters that are here now will not tell you that because they're already ashamed. Okay? They're already ashamed. So they come home to you, they say, oh, life is fantastic. It's not. I lived 14 years in Tanzania. 14 years. Life is better. There's so much opportunity in Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. All my brothers and sisters there, trust me, if you work hard, you graft hard, your life is much better. You want to know what's happening here in Europe when you come here? I'll give you my breakdown, okay? My flat, my tiny flat, 1,400 euros a month. My energy bill, 250 euros a month. My gas bill, 100 euros a month. My car insurance, 45 euros. My mobile phone, 50 euros. My TV, 40 euros. My local government tax, 160 euros a month. My list goes on. At the end of the month, I spent 3,000 euros only bills. And I'm not even fucking living yet. Then I have to buy my groceries, all my shit. So I come down to 4,000 euros. And you people, you think you come here, oh, I earn 4,000 euros. No, you're not, you dumb fuck. You pay taxes and bills, and you cannot escape it. You cannot escape those bills. The system is created that way. So if you earn your 400 euros in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, Congo, you're way better off. And you have fucking freedom and a beautiful country. I want to quit in Europe. The only good thing here is my kids' education. That's it. But when that little fucker turns 18, I'm flying away back to Tanzania with the grace of God. So please stop asking me for jobs and shit from Africa. Life is not what you think it is. Suck on that. Now get the fuck back to work.
Hello guys, welcome back again to the channel. So into today's video we are going to see those people who stay in Europe asking the people in Africa and also in the Caribbean if the idea of leaving home to go and chase the American dream does it really matter. So I want you to watch this video and see the way those people in the Europe, they are telling the people back in Africa and also in the Caribbean that they should never think that Europe is very easy as they think. So I want you to watch this video until the end, then I'm going to come with a lot of comments later. And also, if you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscription, and also don't forget to like and share this video out. And if you are going to do that, it is going to be highly recommended to a lot of people outside there. So watch this video until the end, then I'm going to come back again with a lot of comments.
Why is nobody talking about this? Ever since I came to Africa, many Africans have come to me and said they will pay me thousands of dollars for me to help them to go to Europe. I haven't helped a single person, and I'm not going to do that. Ask yourself, why, if Europe is so fantastic, why am I then in Africa? Does that make sense? If my own place is so fantastic, why would I be here? Now, you are ready to pay me thousands of dollars for you to go and work hard in Europe, for you to help Europe get back on track. Why won't you stay in Africa and make Africa get on track? It doesn't make sense. You're an African, so why don't you want to help your own continent to grow and prosper? But you want to go to my continent and make that prosper. It doesn't make sense. If you have thousands of dollars that you want to give me for me to help you to go there, spend those thousands of dollars to set up a business here in Africa. And if you need help with that one, I'm willing to help you. But I will never help you to go to Europe and suffer.
If you are not a US citizen, don't come to this country. If you are here and you're not a US citizen, I don't care what kind of documentation you have, and I don't care how long you're staying, whether it's for a week or years, go. If you can go, go. And I know this is what they want, and I hate it because I love to be like, resist. But ending up in an ICE detention facility is not an act of resistance. And it does not matter if you are white passing. It does not matter how smart you are or what you're contributing, or if you're just visiting and you're a tourist. Don't. It's not safe here. We're not safe. They are detaining US citizens. They are detaining tourists. There was a 28-year-old backpacker, a young woman, who is now in an ICE detention facility. It does not matter. If you're leaving and I can come with you, I would love that. Let me know how to do that. I have a master's degree and I'm a very nice person. I'll be very good to your country. But this ain't the place. Get out while you can. And do not send your kids here as foreign exchange students. Do not send them on a student visa. Do not think you're going to come over here and do some kind of medical residency or scientific research. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't marry somebody from here. Don't do it. We're not safe. We're not a good country. We're under authoritarian rule at this point. So, sorry about that.
At this point, we would think that the entire world is well aware of what's happening here in the United States of America. And we would think that knowing that, having that information, access to that information of what is going down, people would not travel here. I continue to see posts, videos of people sharing that they're planning to vacation here during the summer from overseas. And I'm just, I don't know how to get through to you not to do that. We are in a very bad situation here right now. American citizens are being picked up and detained by ICE for no reason. Immigrants are being stripped away from their families in brutal ways and taken out of the country in some cases. The state senates and houses are rushing all kinds of bills through to create new laws that really hurt people, especially women and children, honestly. The federal Senate and House are in the fastest pace that I've ever seen to get as many things through that can destroy America as possible. Here's the kicker. MAGA's still sleeping. MAGA still does not see or is unwilling to see what's actually happening. Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, which is food stamps, big cuts. And you can tell them that to their face. You can show them the evidence. You can show them video clips. You can talk until there's just nothing else you can possibly say, and they will not hear you. They are so devoted to their leader. I have noticed, going back to the idea of people from other countries traveling here, I have noticed a definite trend in an increase in the trend of the right hating anyone who is foreign, in their opinion, even if that person is an American citizen. There are videos going around where you have white people driving past a home where perhaps a Mexican flag is being flown because they're proud of their history. They're proud of where their genes come from, where they're from. This person will drive by and tell them it's illegal for them to fly that flag. Get out of the country. It's hateful, it's hurtful, it's dangerous. And I could easily see that type of behavior turn on visitors from other countries. Because I can tell you, at least where I'm at here in Tennessee, you'll definitely get a "where you from?" And they say it just like that. When I moved here from California originally, that happened to me 4 times. The first time I was shocked as shit. I'm like, wait, what? Because in California, we're very welcoming people. We're like, oh my gosh, tell me about where you came from. Oh, we love it. We love your accent. We love this. Very positive, very upbeat, very welcoming. It's not like that here at all. The second time, I was still shocked as shit. The third time, I was starting to get pretty annoyed, and I'm pretty easygoing. The fourth time, I lit it up. Where are you from that makes you think that you're in any position to ask me where I'm from? Where are you from? Yeah, and it got very ugly. I won't do that here, though, but it got ugly. And it hasn't happened to me since. But could you imagine you come over here from overseas with your family, and some American walks up to you with a big attitude and says, "Where are you from?" And in the climate that we're living in right now, I have no problem at all seeing that escalating into something very ugly, potentially. And that worries me, friends. That really worries me. And that's just on, if we talk about just the people here, okay? Some of the people here. If we stay focused on what is happening at the state level and the federal level, it is not friendly towards you. Just like it's not friendly towards me, quite frankly. It's not friendly towards you. If I were in Ireland, I was Irish, there is no way in hell I'd come here right now, no matter what. Because I would not feel safe. I would not trust that my family would be safe. I would not feel, I wouldn't trust that we'd all make it back to Ireland safely and together. You might think I'm exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. That is what we're dealing with here right now. It is a shit show. And I'm not gonna cry on this video. I've cried on a lot of videos. My disappointment and my disgust in what is going on here. My heartbreak over how our administration is treating the rest of the world. My fear of how I might be treated if I ever have the opportunity. I don't know, are we ever gonna be allowed to leave? I don't know. But if I ever have the opportunity to go see my friend in Italy, how am I going to be treated? Are they going to say, "Where are you from?" And the second I see America, they're going to feel kind of icky about me? I wouldn't blame them at this point. I mean, all of this is in motion, right? So what are we going to do? Don't travel here. Not now. It's not safe. Please, please, please.
People in West Africa.
I've lived in 5 different countries in Africa. I've lived in Malawi, Botswana, Zambia, Morocco, and Nigeria. I've also travelled extensively in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and Egypt. Never once in all my years of living or travelling on the African continent have I been mistreated in any way because of my ethnicity, because of my skin colour. And this is in spite of the fact that I come from a country who are guilty for some of the worst colonial crimes ever inflicted throughout human history. That's right, I was born in Great Britain.
West Africa are starting to live better than people in the Western world. Now, I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about if you're well-to-do, if you're doing pretty good in your life, it's better to be doing really well in Africa than it is to be in America. Now, I'm currently in America, and it's like a little bit of a culture shock coming back from Africa, because when you come here, you're around people who, on paper, they're very successful, rich, and all that. But all these people are drowning in debt. They got a nice car, but they don't own it. They've got a lease on it. They may say that they own a house, but they kind of do, but they have a huge mortgage on it. But in Africa, people own everything outright. And what does this lead to, like, in day-to-day life? Well, when you know someone who's well-to-do in Africa, they're a lot more relaxed. They feel like they can go on trips with you. They're a lot more generous. People here, even though they may have a lot of money on paper in America, the second they let their foot off the gas, the second they stop hustling, those bills will catch up on them really quick. And it shows like kind of why I feel West Africa is the future, because here people are putting up an appearance of being rich, well-to-do, but it's fueled by debt and it's fueled by them working 2 jobs. Husband and wife are both working high-paying jobs, 50 hours a week each, and doing all of that to just create this facade. Whereas in West Africa, once these guys have made it, they're living good lives. They're having that balance in life, and they're not killing themselves. So I think long-term, who am I betting on? I'm betting on the lifestyle.
Hello guys, welcome back again. So you have seen the way those people who stay in Europe, the way they are talking about those people back in Africa and also in the Caribbean who have a dream to go to the Europe. They are telling them that they should never think that Europe is easy the way they are thinking. For a long time, many people believe that if you move to America or Europe, life automatically becomes easy and better. That is wrong. That is what the people in Europe, they are trying to tell these people, that don't think that what you see is what you are going to expect. That is completely wrong. Go there and then you'll experience the harsh reality. Is that really true for everyone? The people usually think that all the people in this video, they say that they say that what we see online is not always the full picture from outside. Life abroad can look successful. You can see nice houses, nice cars, people looking good, people looking happy, but behind the scenes, some people are dealing with expensive rent, high bills, taxes, and long working hours. That is true. A lot of people, they experience long working hours. If you've ever stayed in Europe, you can tell us this, that in order for you to survive in Europe or in those Western countries, you must learn how to hustle. You must learn also how to survive, because if you work for long hours, you are going to get paid. And if you're going to get paid, you know that you are going to pay your bills, you are going to pay. Also, you are going to make your lifestyle there. You are going to have that lavish lifestyle there. So for you, in order to stay in those countries, There's no any other shortcut. You must work, because also you have taxes to pay for. So that forces a lot of people who live there to work for long hours. That is completely true. Some even work more than one job just to keep up. You know, many people have their families there. In order for them to keep up, they need to keep pushing, and they need to do a lot of jobs. And you know very well that in those countries, when you work for long hours, that is the time that you are get paid a lot of money. And because of that, many people end up surviving instead of truly living just like that. This kind of a life that are not able even to raise anything. So people should work. So this is the message that these people in the Western and also in the Europe, that they're sending these people in Caribbean and also in Africa. They're telling them that don't think that the way you see these things online is the same way they are here. It is totally different in the ground. And if you come here, you'll be much surprised, because people here, they really work. Now, this video means that people cannot succeed in America or in Europe the way people think. We have been seeing a lot of people traveling from their countries so that they can go and look for the greener pasture, because home is not green enough. We have been seeing them when they go there, you will find that they have a very nice, very good work that they do, and also they send some money back home. But they don't usually tell us what they go through in order to get that money. So those people who are back in maybe Africa and also in the Caribbean, they think that that money is just gotten that easily. No, you must work hard for that money. Many people do. Many build businesses, get good jobs, study, and they support their families. But the message here is different. The message is, don't believe that success only exists outside your country. African has opportunities. The Caribbean has opportunities. There are talented people, ideas, businesses, and resources. And if you're going to start your own business back at home, you'll have many advantages, because maybe you'll not be paying much tax like the other people. That is the only advantage you have back at home. And if you start it, you have that mind, you'll be the most successful businessman or businesswoman in your own country. So don't look for these other countries. That is what this video is trying to show us. That don't think that life there is that much cheaper than back at home. So the question becomes, what if more people invest their skills and energy back home? What if success not only about living, but also about building? Travel if you want. Study abroad, you get the chance. Explore opportunities, but don't think your country has nothing to offer. Every country grows because people choose to build it. At the end of the day, success is not about where you live. Success is creating a stable life, growing, and doing something meaningful wherever you are. Now I want you to hear from you. Now I want me to hear from you. Do you think that America dream still exists? Or do you think more people should focus on creating opportunities at home? So write your thoughts in the comments. Then I'm going to watch them throughout to see out what you are thinking about. Because this issue about traveling from a country so that you can go abroad and look for greener pasture should get, and we should clear the hair. So thank you for watching. I do really appreciate you. I also thank you for my returning subscribers for always coming back to support me and also to watch my videos. And also, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. And also, you can comment and like the video. Otherwise, thank you very much for the much support you have been giving me. Until next time.